Hi everybody, this is Miss Jackson Smith for 2nd grade math, and this is the Part 2 math video. In this video, we are going to be learning all about how to solve all types of different word problems that involve coins by using coin drawings and by skip counting. So for this video, you're going to need a pencil, something to write with, and some paper so you can follow along with me. So go ahead and pause the video right now, get your materials, and then when you're ready to go, just press play. We're going to solve two problems together in this video, and then I'm going to leave one at the end that'll be a challenge problem that you can do on your own and send to me. So I'm really excited to see what you guys do with that challenge problem. But first of all, we're going to start solving two problems, and we're also going to sing our coins song. So get your loud and proud voice ready with me. We're going to be singing all about our coins. So here's our coin poems, and you can follow along right here. Here we go. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, you're worth 5 cents, I know that. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, you're worth 25, I am told. And I made a little mistake there. I know there's two coin poems, and in first grade you might have done the one that I said, but this one says, dime, dime, little and thin, shiny silver, you're worth 10. So they're a little bit different, but dimes are still worth 10 in both songs. All right, and I'm going to leave this chart actually up on the board while we're working on our problems today. But it says, and I want you to say it with me, all right? So get your voice ready. Pennies are worth 1 cent, so we count by ones. Nickels are worth 5 cents, so nickels count by 5. Dimes are worth 10 cents, so dimes count by 10. And quarters are worth 25 cents, so quarters count by 25. 1 quarter is 25 cents. 2 quarters is 50 cents. 3 quarters is 75 cents. 4 quarters is 100 cents, or $1. All right, let's get started on our first problem for today. Our first problem says, Amanje has 4 dimes, 1 quarter, and 3 pennies in his pocket, and then he has 5 nickels, 1 dime, and 3 pennies in his other pocket. So how much money does he have in all? Our first step was to read the problem, and if you want to underline all of the parts that tell you about different coins, you can go ahead and do that. That's what I'm going to do. Then we're going to draw our coin pictures. All right, so you can pause the video and try that on your own, and then you can go along and do it with me. All right, here we go. So, let's start this problem. So Amanje has 4 dimes, 1 quarter, and 3 pennies in one pocket, and then he has 5 nickels, 1 dime, and 3 pennies in his other pocket. So we're going to just start with the first pocket over here. We've got 1 quarter, 4 dimes, and 3 pennies. Okay. So that's 25 cents, and then switch to counting by 10, so 35, 45, 55, 65, then switch to pennies are worth 1 cent, so we're going to do 66, 67, 68. So he's got 68 cents in one pocket. Next, the other pocket has 5 nickels, 1 dime, and 3 pennies. So we're going to do that 1 dime first, then 5 nickels, and 3 more pennies. So penny, penny, and penny. All right, dimes count by 10, and then we're switching to nickels. They count by 5, so 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Pennies count by 1, so we've got 36, 37, 38. All right, now that I did my counting and I know how much is in each pocket, I need to go back to the problem and see, like, what actually is this problem asking me to find out? So I'm going to go to the question. The question says, how much money does he have in all? Whenever I hear in all, I know that I'm looking for a total or I'm looking for a whole. So we can think about one of his pockets, that amount of money being one part, and then the other pocket is the other part. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a number bond just to show you what I mean. We're looking for a whole, so we don't know that yet. But we do know that we have 68 cents in one pocket and 38 cents in another pocket. Whenever we're looking for a missing whole, we're putting together two parts, so part plus part would equal whole. So that tells me that I should do some addition. So I'm going to write it vertically because I know that that's an easy way for me to solve it. 38 plus 68, and we're going to find our total. I'm going to start in the ones place. 8 plus 8 is 16. Got a sneaky little 10 there. 6 plus 3 plus 1 more. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. So that's going to be just like this. Our total is 106 cents. So he has 106 cents in all. We could also write that as $1.06, just so you know. All right, it's time to try one more problem altogether. For this one, I definitely want you to challenge yourself to try it on your own before I show you how to solve it, okay? So make sure you use those strategies, like drawing out the coins, and then thinking how much, like what the question is actually asking, all right? So this problem says, Miracle has 3 dimes, 6 nickels, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. She buys some gum, and it costs 75 cents. All right, so far, we know how much she starts with, but I didn't tell you the cents, so you're going to have to draw those coins to figure it out. And then we know that she buys gum, so that takes away 75 cents. The question is asking, how much money does she have left over? So on your problem, I'm going to be looking to see, did you draw out the coins and skip count? And then did you account for there being 75 cents that she spends on gum to find out how much she has left? I wonder if you're looking for a part or if you're looking for a whole. All right, I'm going to assume that you have paused the video and you're ready to find out how I would solve this problem. All right, so I'm going to trust you that you tried it on your own. Here we go. I'm excited to see this one. It's a little bit tricky. But my first step is easy. All I have to do is find out how many coins, or what the value was that she started with. So she started off with 3 dimes, 6 nickels, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. Starting with the quarter because the quarter is worth the most. So we're going to start with that 1 quarter. Then we're doing dimes. So there's 3 dimes. 1, 2, 3. 6 nickels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 pennies. All right. I'm going to start my skip counting now. She's got 25 cents, and then skip counting by 10 cents. 35, 45, 55, and then 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, then 86, 87. So she starts off with 87 cents. Then she buys some gum that costs 75 cents. I'm going to draw a number bond to help me think about this problem. So she started with 87 cents. That's my whole. Then she spent 75 cents. So it's like we took 75 cents out of 87 cents. Then we're going to have 1 part left over. We could use a subtraction sentence because when we have whole and we split it into a part and another part, that's subtracting. Or I could use my drawing. She had 87 cents total, and then she took away 75 cents. I see that this group of coins, we had 75 cents, and then she kept having coins, right? So I could also just pretend that she took out this amount of coins, and then these are the coins that are left over. So she'd have 2 nickels and 2 pennies. We're going to do some subtracting in a second to see if this strategy works, but let's see if it worked. So 2 nickels and 2 pennies would be 5, 10, and then 11, 12. Let's see if we get the same thing when we subtract. I've got 87 minus 75. All right, I'm starting in the ones place. There's more on the top. No need to stop. 7 minus 5 is 2, and 8 minus 7 is 110. Oh my goodness, she has 12 cents left over. If you got the same thing as me, give yourself a big pat on your back. And if you didn't get the same thing as me, that's okay. Just go ahead and try this problem on your own and see how I solved it, and then try this next one. So your next problem, and I'll show you how to solve this one on Monday. It's a pretty tricky problem, but I know you can do it. So here we go. Aiden buys a candy bar, and it costs 50 cents. He gives the cashier more than enough money to pay for the candy bar, though. He gets 2 nickels, 1 quarter, and 3 pennies back in change. So how much money did he give to the cashier at the start? I want you to pause the video, and you can solve this problem totally on your own. And then if you'd love to, I love to see how you guys solve that problem. So you can send me a picture, send your teacher a picture of your work so we can see how you solve that problem. I love you and I miss you guys. I hope you're staying safe and spending a lot of nice time, like having fun with your family. And let's work on some math again next week. See you guys later.